two CBS political analysts in Washington, Jamal Simmons, a Democratic strategist, and in Austin, Texas, Dan Bartlett, a Republican strategist. Good morning, guys.
Hey, Harry.
This is where it really gets interesting. 2 weeks to go, people start to say interesting things, lots of money pouring in, negative ads all over the place. Dan, let me start with you. From the mainstream Republican standpoint, are the Tea Party candidates an asset or a liability?
I still think, regardless of the comments by Christine O'Donnell, whether it be other slip-ups by some of these young candidates, particularly in these Senate races, Harry, where the pressure is really on, where the profiles of the candidates really become under intense scrutiny, I still think that net-net, the Tea Party movement, the activism, the intensity will help, particularly in the House of Representatives. It will be the difference in why I believe Republicans will take over the House. You're right, though. These gaffes, these candidates that don't have as much experience will probably be a good part of the reason why Republicans will probably come up just a little bit short in the Senate, with Republicans not getting over the finish line in Delaware, as you stated.
Sure. Jamal, now, if you're a mainstream Democrat, so to speak, would you rather run against a mainstream Republican or a Tea Party candidate?
Well, Harry, I think I am a mainstream Democrat.
So far away.
All right, so I think you'd rather run against a Tea Party candidate. We can see the places where the Tea Party has hurt the Republicans. It's yet to be seen whether or not having these Tea Party candidates is going to help the Republicans yet, because we don't know what would happen if they would have had just a regular, normal establishment conservative on the ballot. So I think we'll all see whether or not all those Tea Party folks show up on Election Day. And right now, we do know the Democrats are doing a pretty good effort at getting their voters out, even in these early vote states.
Well, okay, because that's my question. We have less than 2 weeks left. Time is on whose side? You think time is on the Democrat side?
Oh, I think time is, because here's the thing. In a lot of these states now, you now have early voting. So people have already started casting their ballots, whether it's Nevada or Iowa, some of these states. And what you're starting to see are, Iowa, this is the case this morning. Iowa, they had 150,000 Democratic ballots that are already out, and 128,000, I think, 105,000 Republican ballots. So you're starting to see a little uptick of Democratic turnout kind of taking over some of the
Harry.
Okay, go ahead, Dan.
I mean, the bottom line is actions speak louder than words. The President of the United States is in Oregon. He's having a campaign in California. These are hardcore Democratic states. They're on big-time defense. They wish they had more time in order to cover more of these, not only defensive states, but actually try to pick up a seat. And that's where the challenge is. Democrats are playing defense. You made notice of the fact of the debate last night in Illinois. It is getting nasty. But the fact that the president's own seat, his own seat when he was in the Senate, is that closely contested demonstrates that Republicans are on offense this cycle, Democrats on defense.
All right. We've got 13 days to go. Thank you, gentlemen. Do appreciate it. Jamal Simmons and Dan Bartlett. All right.